All right, I only have 90 seconds. I'm going to try to make this quick. I am just so thankful for the life that I have, that God has given me, that I have co-created with God for myself, that I obeyed him when he told me to move, that I obeyed him when he told me to learn new skills. Let me tell you guys something. If I hadn't, when I was working in corporate America, right, I was making good money. I worked in restaurant management. I worked in healthcare and management. I worked in retail and management. I was making great money in corporate America. I was making a name for myself. I had the leadership abilities. I had a track record, right? And, even though I could have gotten comfortable, right? I could have gotten very comfortable with where I was and said, I'm going to retire, have my 401k, have my pension, whatever, right? But I always felt like there was more for me, right, than to be just in that space. And if I hadn't have gotten into network marketing, tried a million home businesses, said I'm going to tried podcasting, started making videos, creating content, learning how to market online, doing all this stuff on the side from working my corporate America, I would not be where I am right now, where I'm so blessed to be able to utilize those same skills that I learned in my everyday work. You guys, work on yourself, right? Always be increasing your skill set. If you feel led to do, if you have all of these passions and these abilities, and if you want more, go for more. Never settle. There is no need to settle, because whatever it is in your mind that you feel like it is you want, it's there for a reason. God has placed things in our heart. He's placed things in our mind. He's given us vision because he has something for us, right? So pursue those things that that you desire. And I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still on a journey, as most people, all of us are, right? I'm still on a journey. I know I have so much more to do, but for me to be living that ideal life that I've always wanted, to work from home, to help business owners, to be a business owner, to be an entrepreneur, to help people, right? And make an impact, in just the freedom that I have now, and that I'm able to do that in the comfort of my home with my family, talking to so many, masterminding and talking to so many wonderful entrepreneurs and other dreamers and go-getters, working with the team that I'm working with, right? Christian people that we pray every day, right? I'm blessed. So do it. And I know you're probably like, dang, this is way over 90 seconds. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to patch this all together. I had to do multiple videos. But, go for it. And, one of my mentors was just talking about this the other day. She said, there are people who are, who will try to not steal away your dreams, but they'll talk down what it is that you want to do. They'll say, girl, you got a good job. Girl, you got a great car. Girl, you have a great house, or boy or man or whatever, dude. You have a great life. You have all the stuff people want. You're making great money, blah, blah, blah. But inside of you, you're like, but this is not what I want to do. You might not want to work 40 hours a week for somebody else. You may not even like the career choice that you made. You may just genuinely not like it. You may say, you know what, I would have rather been an artist. I would have rather been a talk show host. I would have rather have been an actor. I would have rather have been in the medical field. I would have rather, whatever. I would have rather been a salesperson, whatever, right? But you're working in something and people are like, you're doing good. And they're shutting it down like your dream. You may want to own a food truck. You may want to create shoes or glasses or whatever, right? And they're like, you're doing good. There's no need to do that. And they'll talk you down and make you think what you have is the greatest when you know there's greater for you. Just go for it. Right. And listen, the things that you do, like you can be in that place to where you're living to make ends meet. You're doing what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. We all get into that place, right? And we all go through that continuously. If you're a goal setter and a goal getter, then you're always going from one thing to the next, right? So we're always in a place of doing what we have to do till we want to do, right? But the things you do in that waiting period is so important. The things you do in the dark will show up in the light eventually. So behind the scenes, put in that time, put in that work, put in that grind. And I promise you, one day you will wake up and say, dang, everything that I said I wanted, I got that now. I'm living that. Right? So I just want to encourage you. Do not put your dreams on hold because you're comfortable where you are. Right? You need to get a little bit uncomfortable, right? Because some people wait till it's too late to where it's too uncomfortable. And now you don't have the opportunity to have that comfort or that cushion while you're trying to transition, if you know what I mean. Like if you're working a 9 to 5 and you say, I got to quit, and now you want to move on to something else, use that 9 to 5 to fund or to be able to take care of your lifestyle while you work on the thing that you really are passionate about and that you feel like is going to be your contribution to the world, right? Where you're going to be able to make the impact you want to make. So I always tell people the best time to start the business is while you're working a 9 to 5. Start that side hustle or go to school while you're working that 9 to 5. Just don't ever get too comfortable and not work on your passion, right? And somebody said, I don't know if it was Jim Rohn or something. They said, anywho, I can't think of the quote. I'll probably put it down in the caption or description or whatever somewhere so you can see the quote that I'm talking about. But, working at 9 to 5 or whatever will make you a living, but working on yourself will create a life or something like that. I don't know, y'all, child. I don't know. But anywho, it's something very impactful. I'll share it with you in the comments or description. But anywho, I just want to encourage you. Never stop working on your dreams. Don't ever get too comfortable because if you believe it can happen, it will happen. If you're willing to put in the time, the effort, you will get there. So anyhow, just wanted to encourage you. I love you. Wishing you nothing but peace, prosperity, and so many blessings. Y'all know who it is. It's Monique Marie Bradford, the wife of Mompreneur. Peace.